right. Yep. Y'all know what it is. We back in here, y'all, Monday. We back up in here. I'm going to keep it quiet till y'all get in here. Keep it quiet until y'all get here, man. What's going on in this boxing, man? Why so many stories, man? I can't read into all these stories. Get what's going on. I see my little brother in there already up in here. Gil, you got to grab those people that be giving me my thumbs up, Gil. You got to grab them before they run out of here. They run out. You know, they hit the thumb. They do drive-bys. They doing thumb up buys. They hit the thumbs up and then they take off like, I'm out. Y'all come on in, man. They scared of Gil up in here. Yeah, I see what you wrote. Yeah, he might be the face of boxing up. Yeah, but we already know about this though, right? We know about this already. This ain't nothing. This is nothing new. Because the WBC started this crap with the franchise, franchise belt and all that. Oh no, I'm not gonna put him on that stand. We'll get into it. No, I'm not looking at y'all right now. I'm testing out something. Yeah. Let's look at this though. I see you down there, Derek Bailey. Salute to y'all. Salute to you. Salute to Gil. Salute my brothers out. Yeah, old Ugas. What about Brandon Marshall? Brandon Marshall. Everybody can beat a fighter, huh? If a basketball player can't beat you, then the football player is gonna come get you. Somebody's coming to get you. But we just had that conversation last week. We just talked about it, D to the Bailey. Then we just talk about it. Then we just talk about Manny. What I just told y'all about Manny. I told you Manny was falling off, right? What I said Manny falling off. Manny just fell off the cliff, right? And we just talking about, how long it took his ass to not have a fight. You know what I mean? We already said. We already said. Ugas is not. The thing about Ugas is not going to be arguing and fighting with people like everybody else. Oh, bag this, bag that. No. Ugas, just come fight me. Yeah, just come fight me. You right. I see you down at the bottom, Derek Bailey. We'll get to it. Yeah, we always got somebody. We always got somebody coming up talking about this and that. Now, shut up. I don't want to hear from nobody. See now. Y'all gonna see now. You're gonna see the hypocritical part about Eagle. Is that a lot of these fighters now? I'm not really caring about you as much because all the conversations. See, what happened is these conversations lasted too long about fighters fighting who, what, where, and when, and all that. It just took too long, and it didn't just happen this year. There's been years. It's been like 3-4 years. It's just already. That the fighters have already put boxing itself in a cage. They caged up boxing, and then they put chains on it, and then they locked the chains, and they threw all the keys away, and they didn't have no devices to open up the chains. Just dumb. And don't ask me why you would do that in a sport. But like I said, we've been talking about this for over a year. How everybody wants to fight. Everybody wants to fight. I'll fight you. I don't care. They don't care. They like their sport. I mean, we're not doing much in our sport. So, hey, I'll go over to boxing and I get a couple of million over there and go on back to playing football. Or I get a couple of million over there, a couple of 100,000 and go back to playing basketball or just, living my life out. They just using that. They're using boxing for an excuse to just go do other things. Like, shit, I'm going to buy me a nice car after I go in there and get this boxing under my belt. Or maybe you get KTFO or something. And if you get KTFO, that's going to keep your ass from thinking about boxing again. You better ask Nate about it. Nate and Manny. Ask Manny about ask Manny what knockouts feel like. How knockouts feel. Yeah. Man, y'all maybe y'all come in here with the noise, man. Y'all come in here with the noise and make me forget my public address, man. Huh? I always got to do with something public, I always got to bring a little bit of something, a little bit of knowledge out there. It's always good. For me, it's good. I don't care. I don't care if it's good for everybody else. I know A couple of my brothers out there appreciate it. That's all I care about. I don't even care about like a whole mass of people. People need a whole mass of people to back them up. I don't need a whole mass of people to back me up. I don't need but a couple because that's all. I would only expect a couple of people to have the right mind anyway. I wouldn't expect thousands of millions. If I have that many people backing me up, I know that shit, 99% of them or more is probably going to is have an agenda. You know, some kind of fake thing. Yeah, I ran into that conversation about the young grandmothers and stuff again. It's like, man, it's just not a good look, man. I don't know where what we call future. I don't know where that's headed, man. But it's not. That's just not a good thing right now. It's not a good thing, man. The way the future's headed, man. It's just not good. All these babies that's having all these other babies, man. That's just not. It's not good, man. They gotta clean all that up. We gotta start cleaning up. We gotta clean up whatever we can do. Like whatever you can do, you make sure your end is cleaned up. So there's nothing for you to worry about. You're like, okay, I got my end cleaned up. Yeah, yeah. And I see my brother D-Lo in there. He gave the thumbs up on his way in. He beat up that like button on the way in. Yeah, but we gotta do something about that, man. We cannot outside of boxing, man. You can't let your family grow up like that, man. You cannot. You cannot. You can't. All these like 30. You got mamas that's 30 something years old, man. That's God dang, that's like a cutoff, ain't it? That's too low. Whew, that's cutting it. That's cutting it too close, man. That's cutting it way too close, man. 37 years old and your grandma, man. Come on now. That's too much. Stop it. Stop it, man. And people always worry about the ways are old, how the ways are old, and then they worry about Eagle. Oh, well, Eagle, you believe in? I don't believe in nothing. I don't. That's the whole thing about me. Is a lot of people think I believe stuff. I don't believe in nothing. Yeah, yeah. My family is from the Midwest originally. You know, the Midwest and East Coast originally. We spread out all over the place, and it's like I have to see stuff. No, I got to see it. The seeing is believing, and I'm not talking about no illusions and stuff like that. But I got to see it, man. If you can't really show it to me, then you're not gonna have a. For me, you're not gonna have a good argument when it comes to me. Maybe when it comes to somebody else, you'll have a good argument. When it comes to me, you're not gonna have a good argument with me because I'm gonna be asking for the evidence. Like let me see it. I don't want to hear it. If there's anything computer generated or nothing like that, no. Because I done traveled around. I see stuff. I know how to look. I don't need to use somebody else's eyes, and I don't need to use somebody else's ears to hear and see what's going on. And the whole rotation, Derek Bailey, the whole rotation of all these things that happen to us, it's been in rotation for hundreds of years, man. It's just like I'm gonna give them a little bit of scraps. Wait until so many people die out after 70 years, 80 years, 90, however long you live. Wait until you die out, and then the next one we give some more scraps, and then give some more scraps. Because I know Biden is talking about giving us, he's talking about, easing up the laws on the minority people, trying to get the rights. Nah, nobody's trying to get you your rights because rights are God given in the first place. You're supposed to already have rights. Ain't no somebody's giving you rights. And on top of that, not just giving you rights and God is, God given rights, but I mean, it don't take long to do the right thing. We always have that discussion. Now I missed the point that I had because I came in with something, but it's just so much distracted me when it came to this boxing. There's just a lot of stuff that just distracted me. I was like, it's just too much stuff distracting me with all this whole nonsense. And we talked about, so let's get into so Manny, we talked about you, Manny. We said you wasn't doing shit. And I could see the cautionary tale written all over your face. The story was written all over his face. I'll read y'all out because I don't have a lot out there right now, so I'll get to y'all. But it's not the cautionary tale that's written all over your face, man. That we've seen it. The hesitation the first time where Earl told you bring your ass up in the ring. Let Manny come on over here. I want me and Manny next. We can see the cautionary tale on your face. And we hear you talking because I mean, I'm not going to put you in the same category as Mikey because Mikey just done turned himself into a troll and a hater. And I'm not going to call you that. But see, Manny was hanging around for a Floyd Mayweather paycheck, a Conor McGregor paycheck. Now those paychecks don't look like they're gonna happen. The Mayweather is not gonna happen. Mayweather is taking more. He's taking a safer road, an even safer road. And Conor McGregor just got beat up, so he just got smashed out. So that's not looking attractive. So Manny don't even know what to do no more. Because he was already he fought Keith. He said Keith is strong. But then he knew Earl was going to be even tougher. He's like, yeah, shit, that was already a tough one with Keith. And I'm getting older. Now I'm going to fight Earl or Bud. It's going to be even tougher. And so he just started thinking, I got to get this money and get the hell out of here. But then what happened? What happened to him? Uh-oh, Manny. What happened, Manny? Now you got your ass stripped. They don't call it stripped, though. What they call it? Huh? It's not even demoted, but you got your belt replaced. Now you're just a regular. Now you're just a regular champion. Ugas number one. Ugas been so patient, and his fights I think are going to be a lot better as a champ because he has to scrap. There's no more close calls or nothing like that. And I know a lot of people hate that he lost to Porter, but don't hate. Yeah, that's what there it is. Way at the bottom, Derek Brady said, yeah, they recessed the championship belt. Yeah, they recessed the championship belt on his ass. Get your ass out of there. That's more or less like say you lost your belt, and let me see, coming up 7 months. It's not even 7 months now, right? It's like 5 months from now. You would have been out of boxing for 2 years. And a matter of fact, time you get a fight is probably going to be July. It's probably going to be 2 years. 2 years out. And you're sitting there just rusting away. Ugas is fighting. Everybody else is talking about fighting. So what you going to do? And I see you writing some stuff down at the bottom, Gil, but I'm not even going to go with none of your predictions. Because you was going with Danny against Earl, wasn't you? Then Danny just got beat up. I'm not worried about Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia just got beat up. He don't have enough. He's not going to be able to. His weapons wasn't even no good against Earl. He can't handle somebody with a jab. What you trying to say? Ugas don't have a jab. He can't handle. He's not going to even get a fight with Ugas. First of all. Danny's back. Danny's back mixed up again. Danny failed. Okay, look. Keith failed. Danny failed. Sean Porter failed. So what do? So scramble those up. You guys give me an order. Give me an order since you putting Danny back up there. So give me an order then since all three of those fighters failed. They scrambled. They failed the champ. So scramble them up. And then the champ failed. So now Manny failed. So Manny had a fall. All these old Humpty Dumpty ass fighters had a fall, right? So Humpty Dumpty Manny had a fall. Humpty Dumpty Porter had a fall. Humpty Dumpty Garcia had a fall. Both the Garcias. All Humpty Dumpty. Thurman had a fall. All those Humpty Dumpty fighters, y'all scrambled, put the pieces together, and y'all put them. Y'all give me an order. So I want to hear just somebody beat somebody. Give me an order. Put them in order. What do you rank them now? They can't even be. It's Earl right now. Is Earl, Ugas, and Bud. Bud got in on default. Those are the top three right now. Because the rest of them done faltered and fell off. And how did they fall off? How did they fall off? That's the question. How did they all of a sudden just fall off? Yep. How they just fall off like that? Somebody let me know. Because when you don't fight, that's what happens. And you got people from other sports that's gonna call you out. Everybody wants to be. It's not about being a millionaire. Who wants to be a millionaire? But then again, this is the new show. Because in boxing, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it's only one question, right? The only question is if you have not been, no. See, what you're doing is you're putting Keith. I'm looking at the bottom before I get to go. And I'm not going to take your order. I'm not going to read your order out because you got Keith out of line already. Keith is out of line already. I already gave you the top three. I said mix up the other. I said mix up the other ones. I said mix up Garcia, mix up Manny, mix up Keith, right? And mix up Porter. It's 4 fighters, man. It's 4 fighters you got to deal with. I want to see the other 4 fighters in order. Somebody, Derek Bailey, can you get it right for me, please? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you in advance. Can you give me 4, 5, 6, and 7 in that order? Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Keith Thurman. So I need to get those in order. I'm not going to. They're not in the. Yeah, you can put one of them. He got 4 up here, but he got Keith in the wrong spot. So I'm not even going to read that shit out because I'm trying to get the right order. So what's the right order? I already told you in my opine, that those 4 fell off. So the 3 on top, Bud got his ass in there on default. Don't matter. He a champ, but he got in there on default. And I still like the WBA belt better than I like the WBO. WBO is like the last one. Gil, I'm not gonna read what you're writing, man. You tell everybody out there that you want to. I'm not gonna read what you're writing if you can't respond first, brother. Respond to the eagle, man. Respond first, man. You got to put the sound on you. You don't know how to respond, man, to that. You got to respond, brother, to the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay, but back like what I was saying. So, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So the whole thing about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now in boxing, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you don't have to go from round 10,000 on up or whatever it starts at. What it starts at? Hundreds or 1,000? I don't know. I haven't watched it in so long. But anyway, you don't have to have a whole lot of questions to get to the millionaire question. The only question you have right now is, can you get the shit done? You talk the good game, but can you get it done? If you coming from another sport, that's it. Anyway, Gil says, "Sup Eagles, way back there." Ugas is the face of boxing. First, Ugas is the face of boxing now, but Danny a smasher. See, you change your energy changes too much, right? Derek Bailey, salute to Derek Bailey. He said, "Salute the Eagles, way of boxing." Derek Bailey at Gil Cole, salute at Gil Cole, and then Gil Cole's at Derek Bailey. 100. Right, Derek Bailey until they get punched in the face. That's right. If you coming from another sport, as soon as you get punched in the face, then we're going to see. Oh, it don't matter if you got helmets on and all that, and somebody hit you with a helmet on, you got chin straps on, you got face guards and face shields and all that shit on, and pads and shit like that. In boxing, you don't got nothing. Ain't nothing padding that face. And what's going to happen, you're going to feel like, you're going to really realize what real power feel like when you get your ass in there. So everybody want to be a fight. Everybody want to be a fighter. I can fight. Yeah. Jake Basin, yeah. D-Lo 404 with the salute. And also the much appreciated, yep, Derek Bailey. Salute at D-Lo 404 boxing up in here. And D-Lo 404 boxing back at the Derek Bailey. Showing him the cup. He realized, hey, we know you champ still. Kill Coles at D-Lo 404 100, baby. That's right. The championship is in recess. And Ugas is weak, Gil Cole said. He's weak. He's weak. He shouldn't even fight. Get your ass in there when I want to see. Who wants to see Gil versus Ugas? I want to see Gil show us how weak Ugas is. Danny beats Ugas. That's right. The marinating. The marinating championship of the world. Yeah, that's what everybody think. Yeah. But hey, that's a good. But Derek brings up the marinate. Did that shit backfire on Manny right now? Trying to marinate. Oh, let's let it hook up. There we go, Derek Bailey down at the bottom. Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna read Gil's out, but yeah. Keith schools. Yeah, Keith always schooling somebody. He schooled Manny too. Keith cannot show me how to school a top 5 fighter. He cannot, because Manny's in the top 5. Danny's in the top 5. Porter's in the top 5. He didn't school none of them. He can't. He's not capable of schooling top tier fighters, even if they're not elite. He's not. Keith is a B fighter at best. That's it. But Derek Bailey put it out there. He said Porter, Keith, Danny, and Pacquiao. That's it. I think Porter will beat Keith. He will beat Keith now. Keith squeezed by him, but he'll beat Keith. And he already beat Danny. And Pacquiao, I don't know. Pacquiao he just fell off. I told you that age and everything else. I told you that shit all of a sudden hits you. You feel me? Hell yeah, man! I'll pay $99.99. Derek Bailey. He said I'll pay that Coles versus Ugas. Hell yeah, Gil. Step your ass up, man. Who wants to be a millionaire? You put your name out there. Everybody else, Marshall put his name out there. I see you, Yasser Hussein. Salute. Yeah. Everybody putting their name out there. Get your name out there, Gil. Shit. Get your name out there, man. That's $99.99, baby. That's at least what? That's gonna be about 100. I give you probably 100K buys. Shit, maybe more than that. Yeah, maybe more than that. We'll get you up in there. Get you up there and see what it do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to see what it do. Yeah. Gil Coles versus Adonis Ugas. Gil, you'll call it Gil. Gil. Okay, wait. Okay. Gil, the Hurricane Coles. Fighting out of Tampa Bay, Florida. Weighing in at 175 pounds because he couldn't get down lighter. They got to fight at light heavyweight. Ugas ain't got no respect. Ugas coming in at 150. 152. Ugas coming in 152. Say, I got you this. Don't worry. Easy work. He like Mayweather, looking in the camera, winking and shit like this is easy work. I got this. We'll see, man. Go and get that done, man. We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see Brandon Marshall. We want to see you in there with Wilder. I'm gonna pay to see that because I need to see like a devastating knockout. I mean, we haven't really got the devastating knockouts. Might as well get them. Might as well get Gil Coles in there and Brandon Marshall. Get y'all on the same card, man. Because they gonna put you guys with the is their first name Pauls or what? I don't know these people. Are they first names Paul or their last names is Pauls, right? The Paul brothers. The Paul brothers. They gonna put you in with the Paul brothers, so y'all gonna get an audience. You guys will get an audience because you got all these people from the internet, YouTube, and all that YouTube stars, man. Y'all gonna get money, Gil. I'm gonna manage you, baby. Don't worry about it. I'll be in your corner, man. Hey, look, just call me the Iceman, baby. I'm gonna do the end swell. I got end swell. We'll do the end swell and all that, man. I'm a good cut man. Yep. I guess you got to use the legal coagulants that they allow you to use because some of them they don't allow you to use. Can't stitch you up. I put the right coagulants in there, astringents and stuff like that. Wipe you down, cool you off. I got you, baby. I got the ice bag, the air swell, all that, man. We ready. We ready for it, man. Put a little bit of the Abilene on or something like that. I think Abilene is less irritating than Vaseline is. So, yeah, shit. We use the Abilene and stuff. Help them gloves slip past you. We're gonna fix you up, brother. Fix you up, man. Go in there, get paid, baby. I don't want that much. You can give me 7%, man. I'm good. 7%, because you might need a whole lot of that money for that healing and shit. But that's a good one, though. But Derek Bailey, that's a good one, though. Porter, Keith, Danny Pacquiao. I really don't have a problem with that. I would even take Keith because it's still like a iffy fight. I could even switch those two, Keith and Porter. I could even switch those. I'm comfortable with that one, but I'm better with the, I'm good with the Manny being at 4 on this list. I'm good with that one. And Danny, I wouldn't put Danny up uh, like 4 or nothing like that. Because the thing about it, you got it right because Danny lost to both of them, but then Keith lost to Manny. So, and I don't think Porter was going to lose to Manny. That's just a rough ass fight for Manny, and Manny will be getting headbutted in that fight for sure. And it ain't like Manny can't get cut. Shit, he yeah. But definitely pay for it though. Derek said I'll pay for the Cole. That Coles versus Ugas. I got a y'all sir. Okay, I gave him a salute. Yasser Hussein saluted Derek Bailey and that Gil Cole. Yep, up in here. And then Derek Bailey right back. And saluted Yasser Hussein. So sorry. Yasser up in the place, man. So don't get it twisted. Yasser's here today. He may leave in a couple of seconds, but he's in here. It's later over there in the UK, so he graces us, comes in. But we got to see what's going on with these fights. We got to know what's going on, man. Because I think we got some liars up in here. And a lot of people is getting their card like pulled. Who's the next one up, Derek Bailey? Who's the next one up for debate? And we ain't really debating these, but we just throwing them out there. But who's the next one? I already talked about Fat Boy before, but now he's running his mouth, acting like he want to fight Charlo. And I already told y'all, man, Charlo, and even though Gil thinks Charlo gets stopped, Charlo is running on high-ass natural testosterone right now and some old other shit right now. He on some old crazed out shit right now. And to be honest, I wouldn't, if I was a good trainer and I had good management, even no matter how much money you could get, even with Canelo. I mean, Canelo's the only fighter that shouldn't have an excuse when it comes to Charlo. But I would keep people away from Charlo's ass until he calms down. I would keep people away, because you got to look at nature too, man. I would keep people away from that young man until he calmed down a little bit. Because he's going in there with extra bad intentions. He's going to try to decapitate whoever he fights. That's all that is. He's going to try to decapitate whoever he fights, man. That's Eagles opine. Y'all might not think so. But I see something in him that he just look like, he just don't look. When a man is all fired up and got that shit going, y'all already know, man. Y'all done got into like fights, or maybe y'all never been in a fight. But anyway, when you get in a street fight or something, or even when you arguing with family, you can tell sometimes family somebody in your family, that testosterone done kicked in on them. Yeah, you used to do this. I done got big now. She said, oh yeah, that shit done kicked in. That's how you know when that shit done kicked in with one of your younger siblings. When they start huffing up and acting like, yeah, you used to be able to do that, yeah. When they say that, that means that shit done kicked in. That male hormone done kicked in. But they don't understand that it's not even hormone. It's actually skill set. That your hormones, when you used to choke them out, it had nothing to do with your hormones. It was just skill set. It was just like, it was hierarchy when it comes to, you see what I mean? It's hierarchy, what it is. It's some people see stuff, some people don't. But it's hierarchy. So if Derek Bailey's my little brother, what I'm doing with Derek Bailey, now I'm not trying to hurt him real bad or nothing like that, but I'm handing him up a little bit, right? But then a little bit later on, he started getting more mature. He said, man, I don't even play that no more like that. Now he all of a sudden he didn't turn gangster. I'm like, and I'm looking at him like, you my little brother. And I know I ain't never known you to be gangster. And so then you got to realize, then you go like this, you shake your head like, oh yeah, that shit is kicking in. And I'm not saying testosterone and shit, but y'all know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that shit been kicked in on him. Yeah, now he ready now. He ready now. He all fired up. Man, he better go get that loose somewhere. Man, you better go find your girl or something and get that shit out, because the skill set of your older brother that's what it is. It's the skill set, because he had to nurture your ass in the first place. And he already know your flaws and stuff. He know that all testosterone is going to do for you is going to give you another flaw. And people don't look at it like that. A testosterone gives you another flaw as far as when it comes to sibling rivalry. When it kicks in, it gets another flaw. It looks like it'll be a positive, but it's actually a negative. Because what it does, so the mental, what it does to the mentality, what it does, it makes you fly off, more than what you would normally do. And all you're going to do is get maneuvered around when you come out with that extra energy. Extra energy, but see, the thing about extra energy, when it comes to testosterone, extra strength, extra energy, it doesn't relate to stamina. See, and you just end up wearing yourself out by doing too much, overthrowing your punches, loading up, and you're gonna get knocked the f out. I'm just saying. Let me see what else y'all got up in here. I know Derek is conversation with the brother. Yeah, he said salute at Yasser Hussein. And then Derek made it right back again. He said Porter would have a height and reach advantage over Manny. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool to have a height and reach, and you a little shorty yourself. Yeah, but I got bulldozing ass shine on that. Manny can't. Manny is just not going. He's not going to fight a rough ass fighter like that. You can't fight a rough fighter like that. You got to have some kind of style to fight Manny. You got to have something for him to figure out. It's nothing to figure out with Sean because Sean is so unpredictable. I see you down there crying, Derek. But yeah, Sean is so unpredictable. There's no telling what can happen with Sean. And if you and Manny's delicate right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might get mad at Eagle, but Manny's delicate right now, y'all. Sorry, Manny, he's delicate. He put himself on the delicious list by just staying out and just letting us watch his maneuvers. You see what I mean? He let us watch what he was doing. If he wouldn't have let us watch what he was doing, it would have been okay. But now he let us watch everything he was doing. It's like, dude, you letting us watch you. Don't let us watch you hiding out and shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Because you can't play hide and seek in a glass house. You cannot. You in a glass house, you cannot play hide and seek. Or if you're an elephant, you cannot hide behind a blade of grass. You can't be ducking down out there. You don't see me over here. Look, man, we seen your shit, and it's kind of ironic. Isn't this kind of crazy and ironic that we just talked about this? I was just telling y'all about Manny. Just a few days ago, we was just talking about Manny. You feel me? We was just talking about Manny. And so, what happens? Yeah, what happens? Manny comes out on the BS level, and then we're like, oh shit. Manny's just like the jury. A jury, you like the jury right now, Manny. You got your shit recessed. And jury going to recess right after they what the jury go to deliberation and the recess, huh? Yeah, recess, come on, man. You're helping because you're already like he more or less you're a Hall of Famer, but you're a Hall of Famer for different stuff. And you're known for different stuff. Because you couldn't afford another black eye, man, because you took the KTFO of a decade. First you take that. And now you start hiding out. You played hide and seek in the glass house, and everybody's watching everything, and we see that you ain't making no kind of moves. And we see that. And now your ass you done fell off all of a sudden. Shit just ain't. It don't work out. It doesn't work out, and it's not gonna work out. Okay, back to this. Let's get back to Benavidez. Benavidez, you need to come in shape. I don't know what weight you guys are fighting at, but whatever weight you can make, Charlo's willing to make that weight. I don't know if he's gonna fight you at way up to 175 or nothing like that. He can. He can. I would love to see him at like 175. Them guys is big enough. I don't know why people think they're not big enough to fight at 175. If you ever look at their structure, their bottom half of their bodies their torsos is bigger than their torso. Their bottom half. Those Charlo brothers, they hold all their weight, and that's why they got all that power. Because they got a strong base, you know what I'm saying? They got that similar bottom half of their body like a George Foreman. when he was in his, when he was prime. They got the heavy lower part of their body, man, with them legs, man. So they definitely can fill in like they coming in at what 154, 160. Come on, that's 20 pounds stamped on top of that easy. Like bam, here's 20 pounds. That's nothing. That's gonna be comfortable. You're gonna make it easier. You're gonna make it easier. And we've seen tall trees or whatever. We see them get failed. You know what I mean? Certain people will get your. I'm gonna tell you what this is. I'm gonna wait and see if somebody understands what I'm saying, or if you can be in agreement. You don't have to. You guys can say something else. But isn't this the same type of scenario that we had with Mikey? Listen carefully. Mikey Garcia, okay, and Robert Easter. Remember? Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia, Broner. Remember that? And the steps it took before, and then Mikey Garcia beat them. But the steps. But in this case, he's going to be more like the Easter. I'm not saying that their styles are similar, but they both lanky and stuff like that. They're a little tall. But his mindset is like Mikey, like, hey, I'm going to take these guys out, And then, so what happens is he beat like that type of opposition, talking about Benavidez. So you beat that type of opposition, and so after you beat that type of opposition, then you feel like you ready for the big boy now. Oh, I can step up because see what he did. See what people do a lot of times, like where Mikey made his mistake is he started molding all the brown skin fighters. I ain't calling y'all no African Americans. Y'all ain't no African. Then y'all don't even speak African. I'm not gonna give y'all the credit for that. And Africa is a big continent. I don't know what country y'all from, and I don't like to belittle people. And I feel like if you call somebody certain stuff like African American, you're actually belittling them because you're not giving them anything specific. You're giving them a whole continent, and then you're giving them a country. A country which is USA versus a whole continent. You're giving them both of those. It's like, what the hell are you if you're all that? Because there's so many countries over there. Give them a country and a country, then I'll be more respectful. You know what I mean? If you say Ethiopian American, then at least that narrows it down. Right? Ghanaian American, then that narrows it down. But if you say African, then you're talking about a whole continent, what they call continent, which that's a con too. But we're not gonna get into that because people won't understand that. They won't understand that. They don't understand that you can actually walk across the world from all the way from the tip of Africa all the way around. People don't understand that because they see the earth being something else. But you can, for the most part. Now you might have to take a canoe or something, get out there, a little bit. But that's the same thing, Derek Bailey. That's the same look that I think that he's seeing is the competition. Is he's sizing them up like, these guys ain't that. See, a lot of times what happens, even as a fighter, you think, oh, these guys ain't that tough. And then you get in there, and I'm going to give you a scenario that should have never had happened, but it did happen in middleweight. So the thing that happened is Marvin Hagler ended up fighting an up-and-comer, Olympian, and that was Sugar Ray Seales. And that fight should never have happened. Marvin Hagler would never. Sugar Ray Seales should have never been fighting Marvin Hagler. Never. Should have never been fighting him. Nope. Because the way they was looking at Marvin is this. Marvin just was. And I'm gonna tell you what caused that too, though. What caused that was the whole prestige behind Marvin Hagler. Is that Marvin Hagler was kind of like a write-off. They kind of wrote Marvin Hagler off, in boxing. And we know who had a lot to do with that. Because it's like this guy, he has these wins, but they're making it seem like, well, he wasn't beating nobody. I know that's what happened. They making it seem like he wasn't beating nobody, but he was a lot tougher than what people thought he was. Marvin Hagler was a beast. But he couldn't go into beast mode. because of the BS with Bob. Cheers, y'all. Just tea. And I got you, Derek. Derek said, like Floyd said, it's different when you get in the ring. And it was just an early. See, the thing about it, I'm always, we can't go back, Derek Bailey. We can't go back. We can't switch things up. All we can do is say what we seen, like, oh no, don't put him in there with that brother right now. No, not right now. I'm not saying that Sugar Ray Seals could never have beaten Marvin Hagler. He might have been able to outpoint him or something like that. Marvin Hagler he didn't knock him out, but he just did a lot of damage to him. But they needed some more work. He could have, in his right, he should have been a champion. Sugar Ray Seals was great, man. Y'all got to go back and look at him. He was actually a great fighter. You got to go back and look. Actually great. But that just wasn't the right move. That just wasn't the right move. And then I don't know why they even had him fighting more than once, because it's like, why you got him fighting him more than once? You see this guy is a beast, man. Go fight somebody else, man. Fight somebody else. There's other belts out there. Get another fight. Don't keep fighting this guy. This guy is he's not going somewhere. He was born with a helmet on his head. A lot of people don't even get what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying about that, though, Derek, baby. Because we talked about that. It was part of the test question. I know y'all. It was hard for y'all to get there, but y'all finally, yeah. I maneuvered it so y'all can get the question right. But yeah, the temporalis, right? He was born with a helmet on his head. A lot of people don't know that Marvin Hagler was born with a damn helmet. So having that skill set, being left-handed too, being that good, he had too much going for him, man. Think about it. You born with a helmet. You're left-handed. You're good. You can't really get hurt. You throw punches and bunches. You keep throwing. You leap in. You throw everything. Hooks. You throw everything. You change up. God dang, that's too much to deal with. Yeah, that's right. Derek Bailey said, think it was early for Seals. Yeah, I think it was way early. Yeah. Yeah, and he did. He fought him 3 times, but that was way too much. And now, I'm not trying to digress, but the reason I bring that example up and why me and Derek Bailey's talking about this is that we're trying to let people know that sometimes your step up or your step down is not a step down, because Sugar Ray Seals camp thought that was a step down. We got to go back. I'll find it. I got to find the information on that. Maybe I can Google it and find it easy or something like that. But yeah, when you think you're taking a step down, sometimes you're not. Or when they stepping your ass down, there's a big difference. Because Manny right now is getting stepped down. You getting stepped down. A lot of people, you get stepped down or you get stepped over. But that's one of the feuds that or something like that all these fighters are calling different fighters out. And right now it happens to be light brown versus darker brown. That's all the call outs. I'm not hearing nothing else. All the darker brown and the lighter brown skin fighters want to fight. I'm just going by what people would say. And what's not I'm just for me itself, I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. So what's not an insult for me? If you call me like colored, I like that. Because if you call me any kind of color, but just don't call me a specific color. Don't call me red. Don't call me red bone. Don't call me red, man. Don't call me red. Don't call me that. You can call me copper. It just has because copper is, it's a nice metal, but then a lot of things come in copper. And you look at copper as sometimes even being rich, but you don't look at red. You look at red as being like spilled blood and everything like that. But if you say colored, I don't have a problem with colored. You can say colored, man, because that's what they called us. It has nothing to do with African American. They called us colors. So that's a compliment. But people took it as like a derogatory because it was used as derogatory. It's actually a compliment. If you're telling us that we have color, so if you're saying we have color, what are you saying on the opposite? Now, what went with color was dilapidation. That's what with color. I know we got to go through this teaching every once in a while, D to the baby. So what was labeled with colored was dilapidation. So in other words, everything that was colored, like say for instance, you had a colored water fountain. It wasn't modernized and kept up like a white water fountain. You see what I mean? And ain't no telling what they was pumping in there. They might have had, you know, half sewage going in there. You don't never know what they was giving. But anything that had like the color stamp on it didn't look like it did with the white. And that was all the play on the mind. See, that's all the play in here is anytime you think about anybody of color, you're like, oh yeah, then you look at it and you see you downplay it and make it look like it's the worst thing. But it's not. It's just the opposite. And thus might have been one reason why they destroyed certain stuff like the Black Wall Street and stuff like that. Was that the only community that was only time that America used bombs in America against a people was Black Wall Street. Believe it or not. So you can believe it or you don't have to believe it. Whatever. This is not necessarily a history lesson, but sometimes I go off tangent to bring home a good point. And that was the whole color thing. So you call equal colored if you want to. Color's good. It's letting me know that, hey, I'm a color. At least I got color. At least I got color. Better than clear. I ain't transparent. You can't look through me and see my heart beating and stuff like that. I stay a mystery until you start cutting. Until you start cutting, I'm a mystery. But back to it, though. So, for somebody like Benavidez to call out Charlo, and then he's expecting Charlo to like melt, like, oh no, I don't want to fight him. And then Charlo just comes right back and tells him that, yeah, we can get this done. May's good. How far is May? So we got already February, so March, April. Shit, that's ain't but 3 months. So Charlo doesn't even know. Basically, what Charlo's saying is, I'm already ready. We got to do a little bit of, publicity for the fight. And we get it done. Damn, that's a quick call out though. May, right? Ain't that a fast turnaround? So yeah, we want it. I want it. You want it? Then I want it. Then let's get it done. Derek Betty, why is Gil Cole so quiet now? He might be going through a spot where he can't. Sometimes he goes through a spot where his reception is bad. But Gil Cole's, he's funny. He don't want to. Hey, I can get in touch with Ugas. He don't want that Ugas smoke now. Oh, Ugas is weak. Get your ass in there so we can see it. I want to see how weak you make him. Yeah. I don't know. He said that's enough time for Benavidez to get in shape. Shit, the way you yelling it out there, I don't know. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, because I don't even know. It might be just all the time that Charlo's giving his ass, like, I'm going to give you until May, get your fat ass in shape. Yeah, it's actually enough. If you getting in shape, like I told y'all, I lost 33 pounds in 1 month one time. Just to show people, because I used to do all kinds, like I said, I train people and stuff, so I used to do all kinds of stuff just to show people. I said, all this stuff that you think is impossible, like getting in shape fast or losing weight, I said, it's nothing. Don't believe in these commercials and all this other bullshit. If you want to do it, it's always a mindset. There's always a mindset, because you're going to get hungry. You're like, oh shit, I'm hungry. Well, what you going to eat? Don't eat the shit that you normally eat. That when you're hungry, eat something else. So I want this, but I ain't going to eat that. I'm going to eat something else. I'm going to eat something that's going to give me some energy, and I go burn that up. That's it. That's all you're going to do, man. If you want to knock off 20 pounds without no exercise in a month, just change what you do. When I say no exercise, I mean nothing strenuous. Just walking and doing your regular stuff, man. Just change up what you're doing. You're going to get the weight going to get down. So for a fighter that's been fighting ever since they was a kid, don't know how to get the weight off or coming in fat, that's you. I'm no more write-offs. Tank don't get no more write-offs. Benavidez, no more write-offs and nothing like that. If you're going to do dope and you're going to get fat and all that, that's you. Don't take it out on the fans, because you got fans backing you. Oh, yeah, he going to get it done. And then you make us look stupid. Because we doing side wagers like, I bet he come in fat. Why would you talk about a fighter like that? Why would we even say that that you're going to come in fat? That shouldn't even be in our conversation. You go, oh, he gonna come in shape. It's gonna be a good fight. We should be talking about the fight. We shouldn't be talking. We all nervous at the weigh-in. Why are fans nervous at your weigh-in? 2 weeks before the fight, oh, I'm making the weight easy. Oh, easy. I'm coming in. I'm gonna probably come in. If you tell us you coming in a pound under, half a pound under, or right on, I don't. A lot of times that's scary when you say you're gonna come in right at the weight. If you say I'm gonna come in about half a pound lighter this fight, cool. Maybe I can believe you, but a lot of times I still can't believe your ass. Yep. But hopefully that's enough time for him. But Derek Bay say hopefully, yeah. They said more time than the Canelo would give Benavidez. Yeah, Canelo give your ass what, 5 weeks, 4 weeks or something. Canelo on that bullshit too. We can see, and if somebody's not seeing through Canelo, something wrong with your ass still. Yep. What does everyone think of Manny's situation? He got stripped in the Ryan fight, fucked up. That's Manny's fault. Manny been in boxing. See, the thing is that we cannot give Manny excuses. And I'm gonna tell you, y'all, sir. Now, the reason Manny don't get excuses like everybody else might have got excuses is because Manny's been in boxing for 4 damn decades. Manny know what the F is going on. Manny done been through shit where speculation of taking performance enhancing shit, all kinds of shit, because his weight blew up, his head got big. He's been in there for for the illegal type of shit. Even though I'm saying, even if you don't prosecute somebody, even if you don't catch them, but if that's been mentioned with your name, then we gotta look at it. You see what I mean? Manny been in all that shit, so we cannot. There's no excuse for Manny. Manny, there's no excuse. We can't. You ain't getting off the hook all easy. You know what you was doing. You was waiting and holding on to the belts. And I told y'all, sir, I told you that Manny was more or less out of boxing. I said Manny's more or less out of boxing. Because when you get older, you gotta stay fit. Like my out of shape ass right now, I gotta get back. It's hard for me to get back because I stopped doing a whole lot of stuff that I did, and then it's not really a luxury for me. I don't feel like doing it. Because remember, I told you I used to do nothing but power. And so I stopped all the power. I stopped the power. It's been like, shit, when did I stop power? I'm going to say 3 years. 3 or 4 years I just stopped power. No more power lifting for 3 years. So you got to think about it. So it's nothing was really fun for me after I couldn't get in all that old heavy weight. You turn into a weight junkie. Well, you like seeing all the bar bending, and you like to hear all that clanking of the steel. Clank, clank, when you're doing it, you hear it. It has that little rumble. You see it shaking, and everybody just shaking their head. You love it. You get into that. But then you stop that, and people tell you, you don't need to lift that. And I say, God dang, man, you can't nobody spot you, and you just don't want it. After a while, you just say, yeah, I felt better when I was lighter than being all extra heavy like that. You feel me? But it comes a time where you just got to make up your mind and just get busy. We all got to move, man, no matter what. We got to just have to move, man. Don't let these people tell you not to move, and don't let them tell you to suffocate yourself, because common sense tells you not to suffocate yourself, and common sense tells you to go out and get some sun. Common sense tells you, to walk around. It just tells you that. And you feel better. But the Manny situation, like I said, y'all, sir, I'm not gonna sit here and give excuses out for Manny. I'm not gonna sit there and oh, poor Manny. There go Derek down there. Derek said 3 weeks. God dang. Yeah, that damn Canelo, man. He's a freaking shame. Yeah, Derek Bay said exactly, hoping the fight isn't called off. Yeah, but I don't even care about that fight. If you guys are talking about the Garcia fight, and why is Garcia trying to run up in weight? Wasn't he all hyped about Tank? I just get your shit done down here with Tank. Get your shit done with Tank. And Ugas can fight Spence. I don't have no problem with that. Because Spence is fighting everybody, so I don't have no problem with it. He can stay at welterweight. I don't even want Earl at welterweight no more, to be honest. I'm giving him too many fights at welterweight. I'm saying, like, I'm getting greedy. I want Earl to fight like 3 welterweight fights. I don't really. 1 or 2 he can go. Earl can go up there to the 154 monsters, man, and create more excitement. It'll be more excitement for Earl up in 154 than it is, and it's really no excitement for Earl, to be honest. At 147, there's no excitement, not really. I don't even think that the Terrence Crawford fight, the way I think about it right now, I don't even think that would be like way exciting. Earl puts himself in boring fights sometimes because Earl just wants to show I'm gonna beat you up or whatever. But let it. I think maybe fighting somebody a little bit heavier, so he has to show more of his skill set. I think that's even better for us because he's just pounding these dudes out, man. He just beat up Garcia, man. I don't care. A lot of people think, oh yeah, Garcia did it. Garcia just got beat up. He got beat up. Might not got beat up as bad as he could have got beat up. If it wasn't for the Ferrari beating Earl up, he would have beat Danny up even worse. Danny's eye. Danny didn't know what to do. His eye all closed. Well, can't get my eye open. Yeah. But hopefully we get that one. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna read out what you wrote at the bottom now. Yeah, sir, you right too though. Y'all sir said it at Derek Bay. He said Bud fans gonna be hurt on that one. Yeah, they gonna be hurt. They get hurt. See, the thing about Bud's fans, they get all butt hurt easy and shit when they shouldn't even be getting hurt. But they get hurt easy. But it's not nobody's fault but Bud's fault. And we keep talking about this, man. Why? But how you gonna burn all your bridges and shit, knowing you got to go across them? You're stupid. And I don't know what made Bud like that. Bud is not business sense wise is not the brightest. It's not the brightest when it comes to business. I'm sorry, just not. He's not the brightest when it comes to when it comes to business sense. I see my brother out there, D Ray, up in here, man. Y'all better salute out to D Ray, man. He said salute at the Eagle in the chat. He said Derek Bailey, and y'all sir who say salute. That's right, man. Yeah, salute the brothers out. They having a conversation with me. Gil Coles then got quiet on me, and who else then got quiet? And D'Lo might have had to leave though, because D'Lo be at work. But D'Lo might have snuck off the clock real quick. Let me go in there and say salute, say what's up to Eagle and them. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, and y'all make sure y'all catch D'Lo, man. D'Lo put up his videos. They messing with him now. They mess with the grown folks when grown folks put up stuff. They start messing with us, man. They start hating. So them grown folks got something else good. Stop it. So, but I don't know. I don't know if I really answered. I tried to answer as good as I could, y'all sir. But I think Manny just bought that shit on himself. When you sitting around just looking at options, I can do this, I can do it. So yeah, that's that greed. When that greed set in and you start looking at your options and you start looking at murderers at the same time, oh no, he a killer. I don't know if I want to do that. I can generate some money over here. Maybe Mayweather will come back. See, all that stuff just keep rotating through your mind. You don't have good management skills. Like your manager, they just not telling you, hey, you got to get in there and fight, son. They're not telling you what they're supposed to. Yeah, maybe we can wait out on Mayweather. Let's try to negotiate with Mayweather and get a Mayweather fight. We can get that bread. We need that money. What about Conor McGregor? And then Conor McGregor gets beat up. Mayweather fights is doing every option but wants to fight you. And Mayweather is he likes to have his clout. So what Mayweather do? Mayweather be like, oh Manny, you need money. You desperate ass housewife. And so Manny needs the money, right? And so Floyd gonna be like, oh, you ain't getting shit no more. I whooped your ass. You didn't give me. And see, it might have been another fight with them. But Manny is on one of those Crawford moves, done the dumb shit, and he didn't give Mayweather the credit for the fight. Oh, there you go. So, and everybody keeps forgetting that. Everybody forgets that Manny did not give Mayweather the credit for the fight. And if you didn't give Mayweather the credit for the fight, you think he's going to fight you again? It don't look good. Now he's going to just make you beg. He might wait until you just can't even move your arms no more and be like, okay, me and Manny fight again. Everybody will pay for it. He'll get you paid, but then he'll put you out of your misery. Because I think one thing about Floyd, he stays in shape. Because he don't know what he want to do. He always in there training or doing something. Because Floyd out of his mind because he just care about that money. But Floyd, I'm gonna tell you something. If people come through, I'm gonna tell you something. You slowing down, brother. Not maybe not physically. I don't care. You have a good skill set to where people can't penetrate you. But it's like Tommy Hearns said. Tommy Hearns said he wouldn't fall into your trap if he was fighting you. He said he'd keep that jab on your ass. That's what you gotta do. Just keep that jab on you. Make you have to come back. Yeah, make you come back and hopefully you slip up and catch one. But Manny don't have the intelligence for that. He's just gonna fight the way he gonna just try to overwhelm you or some shit, and it ain't gonna work out for him. And we understand that. But what I was saying is that you slipping. Let your people better let you know that you're slipping up mentally and everything. We can hear it. You slowing down even more. You already you got that speech, that slow speech as it is, because those thoughts don't come together. I'm not saying you're not in boxing. You're intelligent, but when it comes to speaking, you got a little lax in there. Not LAX, but you lax when it comes to like you're not a dynamic speaker, and maybe that's why you don't go speaking at different places and stuff because you're not dynamic when it comes to speaking. There's only a couple of fighters that can pull shit like that off, like Muhammad Ali pulled it off. A couple other fighters have pulled it off, but you stick with boxing because you're just not articulate enough to go into like speaking. Another thing with Manny. With Manny, y'all, sir, Manny could have done that. He's already on retirement page, but what he could have done is, even though he doesn't really speak as well, he's real popular. He could have did a tour of just speaking and made money and guest appearances and speaking and stuff like that. He could have made the money. He could make the money that he's making in boxing. Because think about it, because the venues would be actually more. He could talk more, like do a talk show here. Maybe they give him, 20,000, 50,000, but he's doing that all week long. And time the year's up, he's already made so many millions of dollars. See what I mean? No stress and tear on his body, nothing like that. But all that thinking you holding all the cards shit, thinking you holding all the cards to get your ass in trouble sometimes. When you sitting there holding your hand up like, I got all the cards. I can do this. I got option A, B. You're not supposed to have option from A all the way up to P. You're not supposed to have that many options. And something happened when you got that many options. You're only supposed to have like a couple of options, a few, 5 at the most. You're not supposed to have like so many options that where you start confusing your own self. And that's what happened. Manny had too many options. Messed himself up. Yeah, Derek Bailey said not many fighters have a jab like Tommy. That was a damn piston. I don't know who has a jab like him. To be honest, I just don't know. I'm just saying, if you mix these fighters up, these fighters couldn't have handled something like that. And I stick with EJ. I think EJ only one would have like kind of a chance with him because of the body work, and Hagler get inside and the body work, and he would get inside. Most of these fighters is too stupid to get inside. They would, because they would get hit so hard with one of them, the right hands, they wouldn't try to get inside. I see Sean jumping in and getting knocked out. Danny Garcia just not being able to get in at all, because if he couldn't handle Earl's jab, Tommy's jab would kill. He probably would have been put out. He would have been put out of his misery. Yeah, Sugar Ray would have put him out of his misery. I don't see how many. I'm just thinking back. The real Fabulous Four would have, all of them would have put him out. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Sean Porter, he might have lasted with maybe one of them or two of them. But most of the fighters wouldn't have lasted with him. Earl's just a throwback type of fighter, so that's why Earl would have lasted. A lot of the fighters, they're not throwback fighters. They just modern day. Yeah, we don't know what they are. Until they get hit in the mouth, Derek Bailey, we don't know what they are. But yeah, Tommy Hearns had that stick, though. You can ask Duran about that stick. Whew. Or that right hand. He hit him with that right hand. He did the crybaby. He just poof. Hit him with the right hand. He just when all your plugs get unplugged and you just fold up and fall on your face, your ass has been knocked out. If somebody get knocked on their back, they can roll around and swim and shit and try, and they might be able to fight that sleep and get up. But when you hit your face, when you fall on your face, you are out. You're gonna be snoring when you fall on your face, because that's one of them double concussions. You already took one, your brain didn't hit all the way back here, boom. That was the first concussion. And that's dangerous too, because then you fall. Now you didn't took the head trauma because all your weight on your face, boom. Because you know you're not blocking it. That's all face. So whatever you weigh, that whole face just hits that ground, boom, and there goes another. Now you got double concussed. You don't know what happened when you get up. You like, huh? Ain't you be asking if you aren't you fighting today? Ain't I'm supposed to be fighting today? Yeah. The Benavides, let's get your ass up in there. You running your mouth. Let's just see. I don't know how many options you think you got, but if you get your ass in shape and don't be just making us think you're going to fight somebody, and let's fight. Mikey Garcia, if you're not just a hater and a troll, get your ass in there and fight somebody who's worthy. Get your ass in there and get a fight. Danny Garcia, you done got quiet all of a sudden. And these fighters, I get tired of you fighters. After you get your ass whooped, y'all get quiet. And I don't like it. Once y'all get your ass whooped, get your ass in there and do something. So I need to be hearing about your next fight, in which I'm not. I'm not hearing about your next fight. We're supposed to hear about that. Ass whooping is just that. It's only an ass whooping. You live through it. We all take ass whoopings. But we live through it and we learn from it. So get your ass in there and fight. Bud Crawford, I don't even really know what to say. And I don't want nobody coming in here just when I just mentioned you, because I haven't mentioned you more or less the whole show very much. But you got to do something. Or all your bridges just burnt. You screwed yourself. To be honest. Because then again, if you would have fought Ugas and beat Ugas, think about it. He would have had the WBA regular belt, right? Huh? He would have had the regular belt. Manny goes and loses the other belt, gets the other belt's recess. It might have went to Crawford. Because, see, then Crawford would have had 2 belts. But not having the foresight and having that little skip over attitude and push everybody to the back attitude, it screwed you. Now you would have had 2 belts, and Earl would have had 2 belts. And then your negotiation could have went better. And Earl would have been more happier to fight you. Think about it. Uh-oh. Nobody brought that up yet? Or did they bring it up? Does that make sense to everybody now? And you could already had Ugas under your belt. I'm not saying you would have beat Ugas. I don't know. A lot of people think Ugas is just that. I don't know why people just overlook him like he ain't shit. Yeah. Ain't nobody blowing him out. Y'all need to be just beating him up. I want to just see him get beat up real bad. Just beat him up bad. Okay, let's get on Wilder just a little second. Just a second. Just a second. So I know y'all had a little bit to say about it. Not very much. We didn't say a whole lot about it. But so in that case, because a lot of people are more or less disrespecting and writing Wilder off. But in the case of Brandon Marshall, what does anybody think? Does anybody know anything about this guy? Huh? Does anybody know about Brandon Marshall? Yeah. But he was supposed to be in there. Okay, so let's just listen. Yeah, let's just listen to this. Well, I don't think I'll get a strike for this. I don't think I'm gonna get a strike for this. Let's just listen. Listen in. Let's see. Because this is from TMZ, whatever. Let's just listen.
Of all these celebrities or athletes that you've ever got in the ring with, who's impressed you the most?
Well, Brandon, I'm not, you know, he very scared. Well, he looked good balance wise. You know, he could, ain't we not really sparring, but he got good balance, and he looked like he could be a good fighter.
There has actually always been talk, because he does train a lot, that he wanted to take a fight. Could you see him taking a fight and fighting on one of those cards we saw the other day?
Yeah, man. I don't know who you're gonna get in there with him, because he intimidating. I'm like, this is a big guy. You already know he got big arms and stuff like that. He got good range, and he pretty much got the same reach as what his name, our heavyweight champion. What his name? The boy from Alabama.
Oh, Deontay Wilder.
Deontay, he got that reach just like that, but he got trunks. He got them big arms. You know, he hit somebody with one of them. You know what? He ain't got to hit them right. If he missed them, they still may fall.
Okay. All right. So we just I'm trying to keep that on the hush hush. So, but y'all heard who it was. Hopefully you understood who he was. He kind of slurs right now, but yeah, we kind of knew who it was, and he's saying that he does have good balance when he's in there. He got good reach and stuff like that. But what we got to worry about on a fight like that, we got to worry about reflexes. We got to worry about the chin anatomy. Can he take the kind of crack from a fighter? Can he take that kind of crack from a fighter like that? From a heavyweight fighter like Wilder? I'm just saying, because you bring your ass out there. There you go. That's who it was, Derek. Yeah. I just didn't want to say that. I'm trying to keep our videos together, man. Because see what they do here is they make sure that you know when you're going in to touch your video up, which I just usually put the disclaimers or whatever. What I usually do is just say the content is not for kids, because it's for grown folks. And a lot of times when I go in there, what they do is they show you like the red part of the screen, like warning you, like, yeah, you messed up before. Don't make us come and get your ass again. That's what they do. They don't just take it down like after it's already over with. It's already over with. If you got my video, just take it down. You don't have to keep letting me know. Yeah, we punished your ass before. We'll get you again. You don't have to do no shit like that. But that was a news channel, so hopefully that was, I give them their props. That was a TMZ, but so that shouldn't cause any kind of havoc or nothing like that. Gil Cole said I'm too old to be taking ass whoopings. No, but you said he weak, man. We paying for your retirement, Gil. At least me and Derek Bailey, we paying big money to see that, man. Damn, Gil, you messing us up, man. You got us messed up, man. We trying to pay to see you and Ugas, man. I told you that money ain't no object, man. I'm gonna put down whatever the pay-per-view is, man. I'm gonna pay that. Yeah. I'm gonna pay that though. We'll see what y'all got. The stupid. Yeah. Marshall. Yeah, Marshall, big long ass. He got that thick skeleton. He got that thick skull on him though. He might could take a shot, but we don't never know. Because it might not be up in here. Because Wilder likes to throw uppercuts too. Wilder fought a football player already. How many football players did Wilder fought? 2 or 3? How many football players did Wilder fight? Was it? Huh? Was it 3? Was it 2 or 3? I know 2 for sure. But how many football players did Wilder fight so far? I'm just saying, a lot of football players in there. Yeah, we just messing with you, Gil. I know I don't expect you to go in there with Ugas. I wouldn't let you do that, brother. I'll talk you out of it. I wouldn't let that testosterone get you messed up. Gil Gil get all hype. Yeah, I got this shit, man. Let me go, Eagle. I got him. I know I do. I said, oh shit. That adrenaline start going and that testosterone get up high. What happens, man, when that testosterone and adrenaline is equal like that, you go flying around, that energy goes down quick. You're like, phew, you done threw all your load now. Oh shit. You better hope it's a 2-rounder. Yep. D-Ray, yeah, that's right. Brandon Marshall. Gil Cole's right back. He said, all facts. Yep. Derek Brady, that's right. It was the Holly to the field. He said, can he take a crack from a YouTuber, though? Y'all, sir, say he crying. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Gil Coles versus Ugas, baby. He said, you two sit your ass down, the D-Ray said. Yeah, they need to sit their ass down, man. Messing with the Eagle, man. Leave Eagle alone, man. Eagle put out the content that people want to hear, man. We try to keep it on the real basis. That's why a lot of times I don't bring a lot of this stuff up. That's why I brought it up. Like when I talked about Manny, I brought it up. But you see how I kept it, like I said. I let everything just come to fruition, and that's exactly what happened. It's less than a freaking week. It's less than a freaking week, as a matter of fact, but altogether it's been some months because I took the whole face of boxing away. Because first, Manny got stripped of the face of boxing in here. Manny held the face of boxing in Eagles Way of Boxing for about a week or two. Then I stripped him of that. And then I started talking bad about him after that. I started saying, no, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. And then just last week, we talked about him again. I said, Manny's more or less retired. I said, Manny on that, because Manny on some other shit, man, that y'all got to see. Y'all be, wait, what's Manny doing? Yeah, that's what he's doing. He hiding out. He just, like I said, he got all the cards. Like, oh shit, I can cash this in. He counting money. He doing his shoulders and shit. Like, I can do this. Man, I got this, son. I can do this here. Man, we can make money here. He's counting all his options, all the money. Yeah, say I'll fight Ugas, but I can't make 147. I'll fight his ass too, but I can't make 147. He got to come up. He got to come way up for me. We got to fight with them pillow gloves on. I don't know what kind of shot I can take. I don't got BCD, but I don't know. I had that concrete head. But I don't know, man. The chin. When you get cracked, I'm like, oh shit, I got to deal with this. I don't know how dizzy I'll get. You know, I might be way too dizzy like that. That's a little bit more dizzier than I remember. Yeah, I'll be holding on like, let him go, Eagle. Let him go. No, man, I'm too dizzy, but I can't let him go right now, man. So I got family out in the audience, man. I ain't trying to go to sleep out here with this little dude taking my ass out, man. I'm holding on, baby. Off in the pump, I'm throwing shoulders. I'm doing all kind of illegal shit. I'm trying to bail out. What they say? When you try to get bailed out of a fight, he said he didn't want to fight. He tried to do anything to get out of the fight. And speaking of that, this is the guy that fought Raleigh. I think it's unfair, and I'm gonna stake that on here because I don't think nobody said it. But I forget the little brother's name out of Philly, but he fought Raleigh, right? Romero out of Mayweather's gym, which Mayweather didn't go to the fight. He had two fighters on the card. One of them lost, one won. And I'm going to keep getting on you about that because you care about your own self and your fighters don't even know that. And you make up all the excuses you want to. I had an engagement, I had to do this and had that. No, you should have. Whatever you had to do, you should have put it around your fighters and stuff. You ain't going to miss a Tank fight. I bet you that. I bet whatever somebody say, you're not going to miss one of Tank's fight. Even though you disrespecting Tank too, and Tank can't see it, because Tank should have really had way more fights. Because you scared, because you know Tank is that good, and he is that one. If he can fight at his 135, and he gets a lot of fights, you know that he's that one. That he's gonna take him out, and he's gonna re-up with some of the fighters and take him out again, and re-up with some of them maybe 3 times and take him out 3 times, and before you know it, that record's gonna be way up there. But you didn't let him get those fights. But the Raleigh fight, the guy that fought Raleigh, I don't like the fact that they suspended him for, I think it was 90 days, 60 days or 90 days they suspended him. And he was an overnight call. He got a 1-day notice for the fight, but he was on standby. But he got a 1-day notice for the fight. And he was doing pretty good. He wasn't just getting beat up or nothing like that. But he lost too many points and he wasn't no way he's going to win. So why take a beating from a fresh champ or a fresh fighter when you know that, you just came in off a day's notice? Why take a beating like that? Or you're not going to get, even if you make it the distance, you're probably not going to get the decision. You're going to lose by probably 6 or 7 points. So why go through it? So that was straight up BS right there. Yeah. Yeah. They said, what do you think about Kofi Eagle? Well, everybody has to show their D to the Bailey. We got to see it. Okay, let me see. I done missed a whole lot, man. Yeah, okay, so Gil, okay, you can't make 147. Yeah, D-Ray said Hold me back, Eagle. Yeah, yeah, hold my ass back. Yeah, hold me back. Yeah, hey, you let that shit get to you. Let that testosterone and shit get to you. I don't know. We talk about Derek, but I don't know. The plant, he said the plant looked like a weed. He said you got the owl up there. Anyway, y'all, all y'all stupid man. Yeah, plant, plant food. I guess that means fed. Uh, good against troll, troll vet in the fight game. Yeah. But we gonna see, hey, we gotta see him, man. I'm tired of hearing all these oddball names and shit when it comes to these fighters that we need to see. We know who we want to see fight, man. So, and I don't even want y'all coming in here. I don't want y'all to get all happy about like certain fights. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom because Derek said, yeah, they wanted Raleigh to look good because of the last fight. And they, you know what they did too? They love Floyd. You could tell because they actually beefed up. They actually beefed up the call like it was really like it was that like he was really dominating that bad. He wasn't. He wasn't dominating that bad. And plus, he puts his chin up a lot. And he did get caught. And this little dude is not even wasn't even no heavy puncher or nothing like that. And he caught him a couple times in the chin. And he was just off a day's notice. Get out of here. You still look bad because a fighter that's off a day's notice came and fought your ass. He shouldn't even have went 2 rounds with you. And you was trying hard to knock him out. You put him down and you thought that was it. And that little dude just kept coming back. You couldn't put him out like that. So get out of here, man. He's not the goods. And they want Garcia they want Ryan to fight him. I don't know. Ryan might end up beating him. I don't know. I like to see it. Get your ass in there with him, Ryan. But back to what I was saying about the fights that we need to see, you know good and damn well that which fights we need to see. Everybody's getting all complacent and happy about certain fights. Oh, that'd be good. That's a good fight. Get your ass out of here. Don't be saying you want to see good fights if it's an okay fight and you're okay with it. Okay, that's good. No, that's not a good fight, though. Because I don't even leave it for the best fights. I don't care about the best. I want to see a good fight. I don't want to be, oh, that's the best fight I ever seen. Because then I have to gauge everything off the best. Oh, that fight wasn't shit. Then I'm going to start thinking that another fight wasn't no good, was good. I always want to say good fights. Every once in a while, we're going to get a great one. Every once in a while, we're going to get a great one. Huh? The Cool Boy ended up being a great fight, didn't it? Ended up being a great fight. Because he's fighting, when you fighting somebody else's fight and you beat him, you beat the champ, you good. The Aleem fight was pretty decent. But Manny, you got what your ass deserved, though. Mess around, like I said, y'all counting all that extra money and shit. Got money falling all out your pockets and shit, acting like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, homie. You saying all the shit you can do. All the stuff you can do. I see you down there, Michael Johnson's boxing talking more. Salute to you. Salute back to D-Ray again, because I might have missed him, but anyway. But we got this conversation. I was talking to him. So, that's just like a salute, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, there you go. Derek said, man, he thought he was going to make some easy money and bounce. McGregor said no. And then got KTFO. Yep. That's what I said, man. When you think you got all the money coming your way, and Manny got greedy and shit, you could tell, man. He was like, nah, yeah, I don't need to fight. Because he was thinking like that when it came to Earl. He was like, nah, I don't really need to fight Earl. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's doing all the good talk. But we could see it. His energy wasn't there. His energy wasn't into that whole Earl thing. He was like, I got to go through that shit? Because he was knowing. Because Earl's like, yeah, I got energy. I'll fight your ass right now. Go lace him up. He was shaking his head like, nah, I don't know if I want that smoke. But I can get easy money. That's what you get when you got the wrong people on even if you got good people and you're not listening to what the good people say. The good people are telling you, hey, do it this way, Manny. You got to get in there and get some fights in. And you just like, no, I'm going to just wait. Maybe I can get Conor McGregor. I can get a Floyd to come back. Or maybe I can get, you're doing too much. What was the other one? He was Khabib in the mentioning or something like that. I can get one of these MMA fighters. I can do this. I can do that. But before you know it, time is just constantly going. And so what happened is you just ran out of time. You didn't know you was on that hourglass, and that hourglass, all the sand was out of it, and you were still deciding who you want to fight. But your hourglass was already broke. It was already up. That whole hourglass was done. You was like, oh shit, it's too late now. Too late. Now you lost your shit. That's on you. You've been in the boxing game too long. I'm not gonna sit there and feel sorry and all that. Oh man, he didn't know. That's for your fans. That's for Sir Flame and them. Sir ain't come in here. Why Sir didn't come in? Sir didn't know I was gonna talk about Manny's ass, but no, there's no excuse. There's no way out of this one. You know what I mean? Ain't no way out of that. Yeah. 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 Look at Derek Bay said he KTFO'd Rock with a nasty uppercut. Look at you. Yeah, but you got these fighters, man. But we can't. See, the thing is, I don't want to get crazy about a fighter after like a performance, but because this is what they keep feeding us. I'm gonna tell you, and I do believe it, but in a sense, because when they say you're only good as your last performance, but then again, you're only good as the person that was performing with you, though. Because remember, you're performing with somebody. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, if you fighting a bum and you just look spectacular, oh yeah, you're spectacular, and then you get in there and you was fighting a D plus level fighter, and you look spectacular, and so you feel, oh shit, I beat him, and so you move up to an A fighter, and you get your ass completely smoked. Then your last fight didn't mean what a lot of people thought it meant. So that's all I'm saying about it. That's all. Michael Johnson, Boxer Talking More, said, "What up, y'all?" And then he said, "Me." He said, "Me versus local mailman live on pay-per-view. Who buying it? I'll check it out, baby. I love fighting, man. I love the boxing game, so we'll watch you, man. If you fighting the local postal, hey, some of them postal guys can fight, man. Don't let him go postal. Yeah, and you're right, Gil. Manny can still get a bag with or without a belt. But who's he getting the bag from? Where's the interest at now? I'm just saying. Okay, he can get a bag. He better get a bag and get the hell out of there, because those giant bags that he was hoping for by sticking around, they don't exist no more. And this is going to have to be a hell of a promotion to get Manny a huge bag. Y'all put it down there. Somebody let me know. What does Manny have to do to get a giant bag now? It might not be in existence. Y'all might say, no, this don't exist. He's not going to be able to get a giant bag. But okay, but how big of a bag can Manny get right now? Yeah. Derek Bailey slew that Michael Johnson Boxer Talking More. He said, I'll buy the fight. You damn right, Derek. We right there. We going to buy it. Yeah, Michael Johnson right back. He said, Eagle Web Promotions. That's right. Eagle Web got it. Yeah, Derek. Hey, Derek, we want to see the fights, Derek. We don't care. We don't care which one of y'all want to lace. If y'all want to lace them up, hey, I'm in your corner too, man. Not only am I a great promoter, I'm great in the corner too. I can give that corner advice, man. I can give that corner advice. I can give that advice that much needed two instructions points before you go back out there, man. You need to keep your left up a little bit higher, baby, and let's try to work on that body a little bit on that left side. That's it. That's all I got for you on this round. You looking good. Keep your hands up, champ. Keep your hands up, Michael. Just keep your hands up good. Okay, your left hand is dropping a little bit, and let's dig to that body a little bit more. Just step around, baby. Step around and get to that body. You know what I'm saying? Step around, get to it. I won't say it too loud because there's no crowd, and they can hear all the instructions and shit. Just like they can hear the commentators. When the commentators is dogging you now, everybody can hear it. The fighters can hear that. Yeah, he talking bad about you, man. The commentators is telling everybody that you're getting pieced up. And that could make for a greater fight, or it could just make for a fighter to say, oh, yeah, the commentary, they already say I'm losing. That could take away. So commentary, y'all quiet down just a little bit. Y'all a little bit too loud, because the fighters can hear y'all messing up fights. Y'all can make great fights, but y'all can kill fights too, because for some reason the fighter might be thinking that you judging, like you just gave the round away or something like that. They don't when you're talking, they're not realizing that you're unofficial. But yeah, anybody want to fight, anybody want to box, any of y'all want to get down, I'm watching, man. Like I said, I got your corner, man. I got your promotion side. Man, come on, multi-purpose. Eagles Web is multi-purpose, man. I got y'all corner. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm corner man, and I'm the trainer man, all that. The cut man, all that. I bring the bucket, man. I got the end swell. Hey, I don't mind. As long as y'all breaking me out, I put the spit back up there. Here, rinse with this real champ. rinse, rinse out with this champ real quick. There you go. Swallow a little bit. Ha ha. You doing good, man, Gil. Keep your hands up. Who guys tagged you a couple of times right there? You still good? You ain't dizzy, are you, Gil? Gil, are you dizzy? He put that 1, 2, 3 on you. And I don't know how he got the 1, 2, 3 off. I showed you how to roll with that, but you didn't. That 3 still caught you. You ain't too dizzy, right? Teeth good? They ain't shook up? You good? All right, Gil. Hands up. All right. Let's go the opposite way on him. You stepping too much. You stepping too much to the right, man. Let's get back to the left, man. Get some angles. Step off at some angles, Gil. Get a little bit lower. There you go. A little bit lower. Okay, make sure you keep your chin tucked in. Let's not raise up when you get caught. Don't look surprised. You still keep that Gil stare on his ass when you get hit. Just don't let that stare change. You get caught, just keep that same stare like, what? That didn't do nothing. Keep that same attitude, man, the same energy. Oh, wow. Let me see what y'all got. Yeah, Derek, yeah. Okay, he laughing at Derek. Derek laughing out. Derek said, true at Gil Cole, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I believe him, but nobody wrote nothing down. What about Bruce Seldon's son? Is Bruce Seldon's son, is he acting like Bruce Seldon? As long as Bruce Seldon's son don't act like him, we good. Okay, Derek said, man, he can get a bag if he fight Earl. I don't think he, but we talking about other than Earl, though, because I don't think he's going to want that kind of, he's trying to go out easy. We trying to give him easy pay. Is that a thing? I know they got what is it, Trill, Cash App, PayPal, what else? Apple Pay, Android Pay. Is Easy Pay? What is that? What is Easy Pay, y'all? Is that for the bank? What is it? What is Easy Pay? I know it's something with Easy Pay. Postal shit or what? It's something. Easy Pay. But if he fights like Bruce, I mean, just don't be popping up acting like you ready to go again. Remember Bruce Seldon popped up off the ground like he was ready to go? Yeah, jumping way up in the air like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next minute he was like, he was clink, I'm out. Yeah, but he can get, I don't know. He was gonna get you knocked out. Ain't getting nobody knocked out, Gil. Hey, I said I was a corner man. I said I was a coach, corner man, trainer, cut man, all that. Promotions. I never said nothing about a hype man. And don't get it twisted up with me. Have me thinking that have everybody thinking that, oh yeah, he gonna get these all hyped up. He gonna get his ass knocked the F out up in there. Yeah, so Gil easy to blame Eagle. He was like, yeah, Eagle got his ass knocked out. Said, boy, listen, the Eagle went out there and got KTFO'd up in there. Yeah. He said, then he gonna rob you. He said, that's wrong, Gil. Why you talk to me like that, brother, man? That's wrong, man. That's cold, man. Gil do Eagle like that. Gil could take more than just 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah. So Gil could take, he said, at least have to be a 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, Gil. Hey, Gil, you got it like that? Derek 100% behind you. Derek said Gil could take the 6-piece and be like, what? I love chicken. Gil could take the 6-piece like it ain't nothing. I took your 6-piece. What's happening? What's cracking? Gil take that 6-piece like it ain't nothing. Derek, he said Gil could take more than the 3-piece. So what's the corner instructions for Gil? If and plus y'all write it down, man, before we get up out of here. Man, what's Manny's next fight for money? If somebody give me Manny's next money fight, and then we'll do a recap. We gotta do our recap of shit that we talked about. See, that's why I can't talk about more than 1 or 2 things, man, because y'all get to going. Y'all go forever in Eagle. I don't know what it is. So what's the instructions for Gil, though? What's the instructions for Gil, man, in the corner after he took a 6-piece? Am I gonna do the regular what they usually do? So I don't know how, Gil. I don't know if I can keep letting this go on. I know you can take a 6-piece, but do you have to take a 6-piece? Let's get that high guard. Let's get to what we call it. Yeah, your shrimp mode. Let's do Mikey shrimp mode. You're gonna have to get into Mikey shrimp mode. I don't know, Gil. I'm looking way at the bottom. I don't know, brother. I don't know if what he does right now, but I don't know if AB can bring Manny that kind of like money. He might be able to, but not a fat payday. He don't have like his fat payday options aren't that great right now, as far as Manny. But yeah, I tell Gil, I said, yeah, Gil, you gotta get up in shrimp mode, man. Do that Mikey Garcia um, survival mode shit, and maybe Ugas will punch himself out because you're bigger. He might punch himself out. Let him punch out, and then as soon as you hear this, once you hear that tapping on the mat, you know you got 10 seconds left. Then open up that guard and let them hands go. Just let them hands go, and then come out the next round the same way. High guard, let the hands go, so they be like, oh yeah, okay, I see what he's doing, so they can think this a carry on from the last round. Oh, he's still doing the same shit he did last round. It's okay. He ain't no punk. But Brandon Marshall, if you about that, and Holyfield said that you can do something, that you got good balance, you're going to need good balance if Wilder catch your ass. If Wilder catch you, you're going to need good balance. You best believe that. I can't see Wilder catching too many people a lot flush. And you know, because you can't, the thing about it, you haven't been professionally boxing. And so what's going to happen is you're going to have one lapse. And what Wilder waits for is your one lapse. You might be doing good. You might even be roughing Wilder up a little bit. But he waits for that one little lapse. He might see it like, okay, he lapsing right there. And he's going to wait for it. You're going to do it again. And then he's going to throw that comatose at you. He's going to throw that comatose right hand at you. And then we got to see, you know, how you can shake that off. Or can you shake it off? Or will you be doing the Spilka, or somebody else? Will your face be paralyzed and you do the swimming? I forgot who it was. But everybody thinks it was another fighter that started that thing where the fighter was like, his whole face was stretched out and paralyzed. No, that was, I don't know exactly which fight it was, but we'll pull it up. But it was Tim Witherspoon. That's who the fighter that caused that damage was. It was Tim Witherspoon was the one that caused the guy's face to freeze up, or just that was Tim Witherspoon. It was an overhand. I just forget who the other fighter was, and I guarantee he probably hopes that everybody forgets it too. Yeah, Brandon Marshall talking about, yeah, you want to fight Wilder. And I guess Holyfield was talking about it last month, but he wasn't talking about, I don't know, maybe it came off of that interview that Holyfield was talking about. Maybe it came off that interview that maybe that hyped him up. Maybe Holyfield was enough to hype him up. Yeah, I think I can beat Wilder. I could beat Wilder. See, it started off as a question like, I could beat Wilder? I could beat Wilder. I could beat Wilder. I could beat Wilder. I could beat Wilder. And see, then it turned into all that whole shit. Like I said, when you sit on the sideline, you're not doing stuff for a while, young man, then that testosterone shit start building up. And so he let it come out like, yeah, he on that yeah tip now. Yeah, I got Wilder. I got this. See? And when you got this like that, then me and Derek Bailey need to see it. No matter what the cost is, we need to see it. Hey, Derek Bailey, do we need to see that? No matter what the cost is on that, we need to see that one. Because that's going to be, because we missed that. Right? Where's it at? Let me see. Because let me see if I put it up here. This is what I think this is what we're going to end up seeing. Yeah, this is my old screen. Of course, yeah. This is from the championship fight that we had in here for the Eagles trivia. Y'all got to start showing up so my boys can have some baggage to toss out. If y'all can't dethrone Gil and Derek, man, y'all need to show up. Everybody showed up for the first one. As soon as Gil won, y'all got scared. But then Derek had redeemed, and Derek came back and got one. And now Derek is two-time champ up in here. He held the belt, for 2 rounds right now. But anyway, that's what Marshall gonna end up getting, man. Don't y'all get hyped up on Marshall. It's gonna look like that. Because remember, that's another football player right there, and he's good. I don't know if Marshall can get past Brazil. But fighting fighting Wilder, yeah. Go and get your ass in there and fight Wilder. Hey, me and Derek, we'll get your ass in the ring. Hey, Derek, we push your ass in there. Get your ass up in there. And sometimes you got to push people up in there. Yeah. Football players, yeah. Football players want that. They want it. Yeah, I want to get that. Yeah. Let me get some Gil. See, if you against Ugas, I can see. Hey, if you against Ugas, I can see Brandon Marshall against Wilder. He got good balance. And he got long arms. I don't know what his reflexes is like. I don't know what his chin taking ability is like. I don't know. We don't know nothing like that. Okay, let's cap it up a little bit. Let's cap it up, man, because I got to get out of here, man. I got bills, man. This is the beginning of the month. You know, we got bills in the beginning of the month, baby. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Benavidez, Charlo said May. He didn't say May not. He's talking about the month of May. So get your fat ass in there and get in shape. You made the call out. And Charlo said bet. I see some damage in this fight. You're gonna have to fight your ass off to beat one of them Charlo brothers. You're gonna have to fight your ass off. And lately you haven't been fighting your ass off. You're gonna have to fight your ass off to beat him. I'm not saying you can't get it done. I'm just looking at your ass. You got to fight. Manny, time for you. You're gonna have to have a new plan, baby. New plan, all that, having all those cards and thinking you was gonna do what you want to. The shit didn't pan out. And so now you might just be SOL right now. Hopefully you're not. So hopefully you can get something done. Hopefully not. Earl, if you and Ugas go at it, that'll be a good thing. But your desperate housewife ass you in trouble. Because we don't know what you do. Now you're going to have to beg to get fights. It's a damn shame. You should never had to, because everybody pedestaled you, but you wasn't. If you guys think about that, because everybody pedestaled Bud Crawford, but he wasn't really on the pedestal. Everybody lifted your ass up, but you're not really lifted up like that, because you don't. The numbers and everybody, the numbers speak. Pay-per-view in boxing is the biggest thing. It's not really the biggest thing because endorsements with free television and all that, they still gonna get their money. But far as boxers care, far as most boxing fans care about, we care about it if you're gonna be on pay-per-view. So if you can't get your ass on pay-per-view, and if you can't get a good fight because you done burnt all your bridges, then that's on you, just like Manny. That means you and Manny went to the same school of education when it comes to business. Y'all took the same business school, both of y'all. You both failed out right now. And hopefully you both don't fail out miserably. Because you still got a career left in you. You're getting older, but you still got a career left in you. I don't know how much you really got on your chin, but a lot of people think that you can absorb a lot of shit, but we'll see. But if you write off all the fighters just above you, it's not a good look. But then again, you just got elevated because of Manny. So you're in the top 3 now because Manny put you up in the top 3. So we're going to see what you do. I don't know, Derek Bailey. Yep. Yeah. I see your brother Gil said he going to get CTE messing with Wilder. I don't know. That's what they want. If that's what he want. Because it's just going to make Wilder even madder. And Wilder's still young. That testosterone shit going to kick in too. He going to get even madder because you coming from another sport thinking you're going to disrespect and come in there. It just don't look good right at the moment. I don't know, Derek Bailey. He said Bud fighting Virgil Ortiz. Well, that's something I didn't catch that. Well, I caught it, but then that was something that was coming in and out. So I don't know. It may be a possibility. Who else we had? So we got Manny. We got talked about Charlo. Those are the main team. And Wilder. Yeah, Wilder. Yeah. If he wants to fight, give him that action. Damn, just think about it. No professional fights you want to get in there with Wilder. I could take Wilder out here. I see what Tyson Fury did. I can do it. Hype, all hype ain't good hype, man. Y'all stop getting hyped up thinking y'all can do shit that you can't do. You're not gonna get in there with Wilder. I just don't. I want to see it. If they're gonna sign the paperwork, you damn right I want to see it. If you're gonna sign it, hell yeah, I want to see it, man. Let's see it, Derek Beatty. What they gonna do? My shout out to all the real people that I see, man, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is on Monday, man. Ego up in here, man. Nothing but blessings. Yeah, I barely got to drink my tea today, man. Y'all kept me from blessing myself up with my tea, man. You know, Ego got to have that. That's good, baby. Ain't nothing but love and peace and blessings for y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm gonna catch y'all, man.